Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my friend Ariela with us from Sound Your Best. Good afternoon, Ariela. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
I asked you to come on the show today because I'm struggling with something, my voice, because I talk all day nonstop. And I notice when I go on campus in the afternoon, by the 5 o'clock class, I just don't have any voice left. It's cracking, my throat hurts. I can't drink enough water just to keep it from hurting. And sometimes my students are looking at me funny, like, what did you just say? Because I'm straining, it's cracked. Do you have any advice on how I can make it through a whole day besides be quiet for a few minutes for once? Because I get that a lot. Well, if you just would quiet out for a couple of minutes, that might help.
No, it's hard though. When your job demands a lot of talking, you're just someone who talks a lot in general. And I'm both both someone who talks a lot in general and whose job demands a lot of talking. So I can definitely relate. I actually had the hardest time with my own voice when I worked in retail, and that made me realize how much anyone really in a sales job just has can develop a lot of vocal fatigue from just talking all day as part of your job. And then also there's the added challenge if you're in an environment where there's background noise, like you work somewhere where there's music on in the background, or you have an open office plan, that can make it harder as well. But yes, I do have tips. Especially, you said you feel like you can't drink enough water. It's great to drink water. Everyone should drink a lot of water, not knocking water. But when it comes to vocal hydration, our body has to digest, like water, anything we drink has to pass through our digestive system in order for us to extract the hydration from it. But there are ways that we can get direct hydration to our vocal folds that provide relief faster. So we want to keep up the drinking, but I almost think of the drinking as like an investment for in a few hours or even the next day. Whereas using a humidifier is a fantastic way to hydrate the vocal folds, because they stretch and compress almost like rubber bands. And if you try to use a dry rubber band and it doesn't have that elasticity, it'll just snap. They don't snap, but the point is they function best when they're well hydrated. And when we breathe in humidified air, we get that hydration directly instead of having to extract it from liquid. So I recommend to everyone, this is the perfect time of year to do it. Just go out and buy a humidifier. I've fallen in the trap of buying an expensive one because it was advertised as being, it is so much worse than my $35 one from Target. Don't spend more than $35. Target, TBS, wherever you go. The most basic one. The important thing is just to keep it clean. You just wash it out with white vinegar every couple of weeks. And it makes a huge difference. If you're someone who works at home, bringing the one from your bedroom over to your office desk is great. Or if you have a fancy heating system HVAC system where you're able to adjust the humidity in your house, you want to make sure it's about 40 to 50% humidity during the day and 50 to 60% overnight. So that's tip one. And the other tip is, I brought it for demonstration, throat coat tea is incredible. So it has an ingredient in it that's from elm bark, elm tree bark, that has like a mucosal property that's very similar to the mucus that lines and hydrates the vocal folds. So when you drink the tea, it gives you direct relief from vocal strain, and it's just really soothing and good for your voice. It does have like a little bit of a licorice flavor, like the anise licorice seeds that some people don't like, but you can always add honey to it. And drinking throat coat tea throughout the day and humidifier as often as possible helps a ton.
No, that's super helpful because, like you said, especially when the room is dry, we've all been in that. Well, it's especially at work. We get the heat on, you just feel the dryness, and your skin feels it weird. So that's super helpful because, again, almost all of us talk for our job. Unless you're working with headphones on all day, you're talking to people and stuff. So I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to call into the show, my friend. And as always, thanks for being my friend. Have a
Thanks.
great day. Yep.
You too. Thanks.